Hello, this is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. I bring you love. You know, there's been a lot of talk online about how the NBA looks from the outside. The optics, if you will. I can't tell you how many times recently I've been called a crooked commissioner online. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's time to stop hiding it. The league is rigged. I just don't care anymore. I'm sick of being called names. I decided to tell all. This is the Dark Adam phase. I've even grown this roguish goatee to fit my new persona. Look, people, the league is floundering. The NFL and MLB are beating us at every turn. So we've decided to make some changes to spice things up. And besides, what can your feeble earth mind, what can you even do about it? Yes, I orchestrated the trade to get Luka Doncic onto the Lakers. They're one of the most popular teams in the world. I know you're going to keep watching. You're a sucker for basketball. You even collect those little cardboard pieces with their faces on them. And yes, I granted the Mavericks the #1 pick to replace their star player. They were burning jerseys in Dallas. We can't have that. No, we can't have that. And yes, it looks like the Spurs are locked in for another dynasty. But why not give them a little nudge with the #2 pick? Market research shows that things are better when the Spurs are winning. I was given explicit instructions to make the league more interesting by our Overlord. By the command center. By our shareholders. Yes, sir. Okay, I'll stop talking about that. Yes, sir. Yes, won't happen again. Praise the Overlord.
Hey, welcome back to Basketball Buds. My name's Tyler. Just want to take a second to thank everybody who subscribed to me recently. I'm almost at 200 all of a sudden. People really seem to like my last video. Reading all the new comments from people relating to the intro was awesome because I think it was a pretty universal feeling. I'm still seeing comments from people who say they want to get their hands on these things. I know I kind of just was shilling them for that whole video. There are weak ones out there. They're not the hottest product in the world, but I did happen to get some pretty hot boxes. Still looking for those micro mosaic and stained glass though, we're not done opening those. So today we're doing these DONRUSS Optic blasters. I got 4 of them here. I got 2 of the horizontal ones and 2 of the vertical ones, hoping that's gonna bring us some extra luck. And, I guess they're all the same, sorry. They have some pretty rare inserts this year, just like Manga in Prism, just like Kabooms in Revolution, just like Crown Jewels in Select, which we have a couple of those back here just to kind of show off the other big contenders for hot cards this year. Very rare, very hard to come across, not one per case. This one actually has 3 pretty rare inserts. It's got the downtowns, which everybody wants. They look pretty good, although I was reading some things about AI art. Naughty Panini, nobody wants that. And then there's the Phases insert, which I haven't actually seen anybody pull yet. And then of course the Mythical, which Pac-Man happened to get one in his video. They look really cool, they're incredibly rare. I'm probably not gonna pull one here in these, because why would they send one to Sacramento, California of all places? But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna try. And if you haven't seen, these things are pretty weak. There's been lots of people opening cases of them and not really hitting much. They do have these blaster exclusive glitter parallels, which I think look fantastic. I'm really just hoping to get some of those and some players that I like. But if we hit anything massive, maybe I'll trade for some players I like. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna open these things up now. Here's a little bit of information about what's coming up on the channel. Coming up, I have a battle with Kevin from So True Cards. We're doing some Prism Megas, but we have some pretty interesting rules. Check it out. I also have a Marvel Masterpieces 92 blaster battle with 2 of the guys on Discord, Anthony, aka Bleeding Blue, and Fish on a Heater. By the way, Anthony's channel is called 2 Nerds One Last Name. He and Tyler are opening a hobby box of the same product. Check that one out too. Link in the description. Jackpot! We got 3 security devices in that one. Nobody's stealing that one. Okay, wow, that really wasn't worth taking a break for. Sorry. Yeah, see, just one in that one. That one's getting jacked. Okay, we're back, ready to get started. By the way, if you notice a difference in the audio quality, it's not because I just started using my microphone, it's definitely your ears. I think you should get that checked out. Everybody's worried about you. Okay, we got Vooch, Kyrie Irving, Harrison Barnes, HP, Jakob Poeltl on the cool mirrored blue looking parallel. I don't know what they call these, but it's a cool parallel, but it's not the best player to get it on. And KJ Simpson Jr. All right, we're actually going to put rookies and other cards aside this time, which is not something I'm very good at doing. Okay, Marvin Bagley. It feels extra thick. Why does Bagley feel so thick? Okay, he's just a thick boy. Andre Jackson Jr., Josh Giddey, got an insert, Alex Sarr, Express Lane, Alex Lane, Express Sarr, and AI. He's stealing our jobs. There's nothing we can do about it. Darn you, Allen Iverson. He's coming for your job. All right. I'd like to make a skit with Allen Iverson coming for my job, but I don't think he's that desperate yet. Kyle Kuzma, Chris Middleton, My House Giannis. That is a pretty cool insert. I know Henry is collecting the set from last year's Optic, I believe, which all look great. There. By the way, my wife was overhearing my last video where I said Yuki, and she thought I was just saying Dookie. I don't know what that means. Jalen Suggs, Paolo, we got a Magic Johnson purple. Okay, probably should have looked at that a little bit more. And Bub Carrington. Oh, and DeMar DeRozan, Debo. So Magic Johnson, that's not a numbered card. I guess that's the same one. Is that the same parallel as this one? And one is just purple because he's a Laker, and the other one is red and blue because he's a Raptor. Maybe. You tell me. All right. And please tell me. Leave a comment. Let me know, how stupid I am. You idiot, you watch those videos and you don't remember. Sorry, I really don't. Kyle Kuzma, that's actually a pretty cool picture of Kyle Kuzma. I mean, he's still in his Wizards jersey, but it's a shame it's a cool picture of Kyle Kuzma and not a cooler player. There's LeBron James splash. He looks kind of tiny in that picture, and his ankles just kind of fade into nothing down here. And Reed Shepherd, looking exhausted. Alex Caruso. All right, what's that? Dorian Finney-Smith. I saw Spurs, I think. No, I saw Warriors, Golden State Warriors. It's Kyle Anderson, slow-mo. He's not even on that team anymore. And then there's another Reed Shepherd on the Express Lane, and another Magic. And since it is my house, we're gonna make messy piles, because we always do. By the way, did you guys see Adam Silver in here earlier? That's pretty weird, right? Malik Monk, Miles Turncoat, Chris Paul, Jaden Ivey, get well soon. I think he's already playing again, but he had a pretty bad injury last year. Tony Parker, he's a classic. Love those Spurs teams. Thinking there's probably going to be another Spurs dynasty here pretty soon. Whether you love that or hate that, I think it's probably going to happen. We'll see. I could be wrong. It all kind of depends on Big Victor, but if he's anything like we think he is, then he's going to be pretty good. Okay, Zach Edey. Dalton Connect on the splash. And let's see this pink. I can tell colors. Detroit basketball. It's not a rated rookie though. It's Jaden Ivey again. Right on. That's a cool player to get. He's not the most valuable, but I do think 270 to 275. Wow, high on the print. I do think Detroit has good things in their future, and I think the way basketball is nowadays, it's going to be a team effort if they're able to get there. And I think guys like Ivy are going to be big contributors, or get traded for somebody who's going to be a big contributor. We'll put Ivy back up there on the back. Even though you can't really see him with my setups. Whatever. Anthony Edwards, Kevin Durant, Obi Toppin. That's cool. Cool. Cool card, not a very cool picture. AJ Mitchell on the Optic rated rookie. On the slight parallel. The blue boys, we'll call them. Hope they don't give me blue balls. I was talking about basketballs. What are you talking about? Caleb Martin, Tim Hardaway Jr. There's a Vooch. We got a silver Vooch. And then a Ant Edwards on the My House. And Harrison Ingram. Looking just wonderful. By the way, I don't like that, they just use the pictures from Optic and don't even bother to find new players for the ones that got traded. Find new pictures for the ones that got traded. Luka and Mavs jerseys on this thing after Mosaic came out and was such a hot product. It's like, what are you guys doing? All right, Express Lane, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Klingon. It's pretty cool. I love the way the Optic cards look, by the way. They don't look chrome to me. They look almost like plasticky, which I kind of like more. I'm not separating rookies like I said I was. We're going to leave that one on Beasley's face. We'll save that one for later. Not that I think it has anything rare in it. We just want to block Beasley's face so he's in focus. All right. Isaac Okoro, Steph Curry, Zach LaVine. He's a king. What is that? Kevin Durant, Kevin Garnett, winter stays. One of the Kevins. And T-Mac. I love T-Mac. I'm going to keep that one. That's a pretty fresh looking card. Rui Hachimura. Tumani Kamara. Looks like we got... This could just be an insert, but it does look cool. We're going to see what that is. Peyton Pritchard. Let's see. What is this? Oh, okay. I think it's a code. 900 points. Wow. This is actually the first time I've gotten points on a video. I did get points in Glad the Ripper's break. That will be used by the time this video goes up, so don't get too excited. But man, 900 points. Okay. That might be like the hottest thing we get out of any of these blasters.
Nope.
Put that up there. I might even top load that baby. We'll see. We're hoping for one of the big cards. It would be nice to get that and one of the big cards. We got a Anthony Hardaway, pennies on the back. That's pretty cool. Just watched a surfer get one of those. Shout out a surfer. Shaquille O'Neal in a Magic jersey. Pretty cool. Silver card. We're going to hang on to that one. And Shea. He's the MVP. Whether you like it or not. Maybe you thought it would be Jokic. Doesn't matter. It wasn't. He already got it a couple times. Probably should have got it again. But, Shea kind of fouled his way to an MVP. Foul baited, I should say. Eric Gordon, Brad Beal, and a legend of Vince Carter. Right on. That's a channel favorite. Vince and T-Mac. I'm definitely hanging on to this one. I'm not really bothering to sleeve much, but I guess we will put VC in a sleeve. Look, we got VC and we got some virtual currency. What do you know? Oh no, Jaden Ivey fell over. Hope he didn't get hurt. Not again, Jaden. This is like the funniest part of the video, but unfortunately it's towards the end, so nobody's gonna watch it. Julian Strother, Bruce Brown, got an Isaiah Stewart beef stew, very tasty. Bob Carrington again, and a Zach Edey Express Lane. And that, no. I always think that the Grizzlies are parallels because they look cool in dark blue, but it's just because they're Grizz, baby. That's what colors they be. Alright, next one. Oh. Well, we might not have face cam for a little bit. Let me turn that back on. Not quite sure when that stopped recording, but it does have a 20-minute record limit. If you're thinking about doing one of these channels, maybe don't use the DSLR. It's up to you. iQuick. Okay, we got a parallel at least. Benny Math. Looks like those cool lasers. I hope it's a mythical. Oh, it's a mythical. It's a mythical of one of the best players in the NBA. It's not a rookie. I don't even know if they are rookies on these, but this is a mythical. I saw those lasers and holy crap. Alright. I guess we're on the beginning of a bit of a hot streak. This is a very, very nice hit. This is not one of the gold ones, so I don't think it's numbered. And it's, the text on the back is just very extravagant. But man, that is a very rare card. Please like and subscribe. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm just kind of dumbfounded. And a Donnie D, Shout out Glad the Ripper. Shout out Sporty Boy. Give you guys shout outs on my moment of Pretty big hit. We're gonna top load this too. I don't want it to get screwed up if a cat jumps on the table or something, which has never happened, but of course it would happen when I get a mythical Ant Edwards. Am I mythical today? Did I just get Excalibur out of the rock? Or the lake, or Lady of the Lake, or shout out British people. Derek Lively, Evan Mobley. Oh, so Iguodaro, Reed Shepherd, and Magic J. Johnson. LA Lakers, fast break breakers, kings of the court, shake a break, Ortega. I'm not sure if those are the real lyrics, but that's a Red Hot Chili Peppers song. If you've never heard it, it's on their 4th album, Mother's Milk. It's about the Lakers. It's a great basketball anthem. Grayson Allen. All right, since we got a really big hit, we will go ahead and I don't know. Well, now I feel like an idiot. It's a parallel. No, screw it. It's Grayson Allen. Screw him. Screw it. We got a decent hit. Rodman and Dalton Connect. By the way, you know, some people just like fling their cards and then go pick them up. If you do that, some stupid kid might find it, and it might be like their favorite player or something, and they might feel sorry for them. Okay. KJ Simpson, Karis LeVert. This looks pretty nice too. That's a Dilly Dilly on a white hot rookie. Right on. Okay. Kind of psyched myself out a little bit there, but I like Dilly Dilly. Rob Dilly is one of my rookies this year. I'm pulling a lot of them, and I see good things from him. Just kind of got to tighten up, and you know, frankly, he's got to get better. He's got to improve over the next couple of years, but I believe he will. All right. Holy crap. Mythical and Edwards. Wow. Thank you in advance, card gods, for whatever you're going to give me next, because if it's nothing, that's fine. Trace Jackson Davis, My House Steph Castle. That's a very nice hit. Definitely not numbered, but I'm never going to say no to a Rookie of the Year. I'm not actually sure that this guy is going to be the best rookie from this class even next year, but he's definitely going to be a good rookie. And if the Spurs are as good as I think they're going to be, then he's going to have a lot of good stuff going on in his future. You know, whether or not it's riding giant coattails or not, I think he's going to be a contributing dude. And then there's De'Aaron Fox. We won't talk about it. Brandon Pajemski, John Kuminga, Carmelo Anthony. That'll probably go to Glad the Ripper. I know he likes Syracuse and Knicks basketball, so Carmelo in a Knicks jersey. Shout out Glad. Express Lane, Ziti, Zach Edey, Ziti like the pasta, and Khalil Ware. Did I just come up with a new Zach Edey nickname? Ziti? Yeah, we'll cover up Be Easy with Ziti. We're rolling here. We're rolling. I don't even care what we get now. Dalton Connect. We got another Dalton. Splash Reed Shepherd on a shiny one, doing his weird little floater, but it is pretty effective. You know, I like Reed Shepherd. He's going to be a good player if he can stay healthy. That's very, very key, obviously. And Devin Booker on a nice little color match. I know they're all like that. Here, we'll put Devin up there now. All right, last pack Magic. I smell the magic. Russell Westbrook. All right, we got something shiny. AJ Mitchell. Winner stays. Tim Duncan. One of my favorite players to end it off. That is last pack Magic as far as I'm concerned. And then we got Bol Bol, who's one of our channel's favorite players. We'll be right back for quick hits. Let me clean up a little bit. Okay, I'm back. Pretty short recap this time. It really is going to be a quick hits. Not a whole lot in this one. We got Steph Castle, My House. Very cool looking card. Definitely going to be desirable if these guys are winning championships. We got a Jaden Ivey, numbered to 275. The most rare card here, the 900 Panini points, of course. Probably going to get a G League auto with that. No, not really. The most rare card here, Mythical Anthony Edwards. Oh boy, you guys. oh boy. It's not a downtown. It might not have quite the same panache, but I am into this card. It looks fantastic. Centering actually looks pretty good. We might have to take a look at this one. Might be a little fatter on that side, but boy. Okay, I get to put something in the thumbnail for this one, boy howdy. Please take another second to like and subscribe. I really appreciate everybody who's joined the channel recently, everybody who's talked to me in the comments, told me what your hits were out of the Mosaic Mega Boxes. It was really cool to hear. Join Bob the Discord, the card collector, the show. Join Bob the Card Collector's Discord. It's a great place to hang out. A lot of YouTube card rippers are on there. Take it easy. Thanks so much for your support.
Yes, Overlord. Disposal? But David and I have done everything you've asked of us. We got LeBron to the Cavs. We got Derrick Rose to the Bulls. We got LeBron back to the Cavs. We gave Anthony Davis to the Pelicans. No. Please don't sick Draymond Green on me again. I already told the refs not to call fouls on him. No. Draymond, no.